Hey, it's John McBride, RMUS. I'm bringing you a first look video at a newly designed drone. The big thing, made in the USA. That's a really big deal. This concept and idea was actually originally designed for the Army, so that was the purpose of it. And again, pretty excited to show you this one. So let's take a look at it a little bit closer, talk about some specs and what it's going to come with. And typically RMUS and what we do in RMUS fashion, we will likely have some really good combos, training, kit it together for a solution-centric idea that will help you with your use cases. But let's just go ahead and take a look at what's inside. So when I first get in here, we're talking about a hard case that has been made pretty much waterproof as far as the case goes. We've got a very good lining on the inside. And again, when you look at all of the components on here, it's very small. We have that ability to take a look at a number of things as far as that. And as well, we've got the radio, the drone, charger, additional batteries. Very simple design here. Hoping that eventually that we'll be able to put in other components and parts and pieces as far as RMUS is concerned and provide you again with the best solution. But let's get it right out of here, out of the box, and take the parts and pieces out. So first is the drone here. We'll then remove the remote. We've got a tablet holder, and the tablet holder here is kind of designed to fit on the original Anafi series remotes. So we can use a tablet, although this can also use a phone. As we keep pulling stuff out, we have enough battery storage in here for 2 batteries and then a third one in the drone. And then as well, we have chargers with USB connections to charge the drone. So not many components here as far as overall stuff, but let's talk about some of those specs. In here on the front of this, we have a Boson's 320 sensor. You see that right there on the front. We have 3 imagers that also allow us 4K RGB. And the specialized part of this is that we can move the tilt range up 140 degrees. So we can move this all the way up and then all the way down. Good for inspection, good for looking underneath things obviously, but you know, overall having this full range of tilt is a kind of a special thing with any of the Anafi series, being able to do that. Taking a look at some of the other sensors, we have 2 additional RGB cameras that are again capable of going to 4K, but we're talking about a 32 times stabilized zoom. Very interesting is that it uses both cameras to do so, and so when we're zooming in and out here, we're moving from one camera to the next. So a wide range view with also a zoomed view, and both can be done with these 2 cameras. So very neat design as far as that goes. One of the cool things here, it is a IP53 certified rating. So a lot higher than a lot of the other drones that are out there. So overall, we're able to take water falling as a spray at any angle up to 60 degrees from the vertical and should have no harmful effect on that. So basically I was telling me I can fly it in pretty good light rain. I want to be careful with heavy winds, anything like that. But stabilization with this one, really good. We're also talking a 32-minute flight time. So with the little battery we have here, 32 minutes to be able to fly around with this. That is actually a really good number. Also, again, could be very dependent on wind, how we fly it, where we fly it to. This could also have an effect in that change, but overall we have the ability to do USB charging, so all the batteries with the charger here. We have a USB basically connections that do a write out to a USB-C and charge up to 1, 2, 3, 4 batteries at one time, and then also charge the remote. So really good little unit right here as far as the charging capability. Can handle winds up to 32 miles per hour. So that's a really big one too. So pretty stable as far as overall wind resistance and IP ratings. I'm pretty excited about that and give it some tests. So some of the other components here as far as what we have. We have the remote system, similar to those that have been used in the previous versions of Anafi. Just open that up, power turns on, and again we have a pad holder or any type of other larger device that you needed to use that you can add on to this. So some of the other things about it, again, we're pretty excited to show. We'll go out and do some flights and heavy testing when it comes down to it, but overall we're pretty excited about this USA made drone. Again, manufactured here in the United States. So please join me a little bit further with doing some flights. We'll show some future videos as we start to mess around with this actual system, and we're excited to get going for you.